So we brought Rugrats back like a couple days ago.
We should talk about how that's fully our doing.
Yeah. Shout out to Spinoff Podcast for...
I think the idea of a live action Rugrats movie is just wrong.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's because the way those children looked was horrifying in cartoon form.
Wait, are they doing a live action?
Yeah.
I thought they were bringing the show back.
No, the movie is live action.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Who okayed that?
The devil?
Bob Iger. Satan himself.
What was sacrificed in order to make this happen?
Hey guys, you got the Rugrats, right? Yeah. What if we made them live action? But how? I don't. Tommy Pickles is just Danny DeVito for some reason.
So you just get a bunch of short actors, Danny DeVito,
straight midgets.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is Susie.
the corpse of Vern Troyer.
Oh.
Well, that would be Tommy.
Clearly.
So I guess Danny DeVito could be Chucky.
Oh, absolutely.
Or Phil.
Are they going to do this like Look Who's Talking, which is actual babies, and just have voiceovers for them?
Well, that's a better movie. Yeah.
Well, Baby Geniuses did the whole lip thing.
Yeah.
Like they put the
Yeah,
lip.
so it looked
superimposed.
superimposed
good
lips.
Lord. They look like Henry Cavill in Justice League.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the future we have to look forward to. I blame DC.
Yeah, it's all DC's fault.
Can we bring Bruce Willis back as Spike?
Yes.
Just as the actual dog.
You know the roast is going to happen for him on I think Comedy Central. It's like
Of Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard he's just a huge asshole.
Seems like it.
Shout out to Bruce Willis.
Shout out Bruce Willis.
Come on the podcast.
I want to thank Bruce Willis for being here today.
My favorite Die Hard is Fifth Element.
Oh man, damn! Now I'm thinking who could play Phil, or Lo,
Or Chucky. Or Tommy. Or Angelica.
Well, we cast Vern Troyer as Tommy,
Right.
R.I.P. They're just gonna reanimate him,
Mm-hmm.
and we did Danny DeVito as Chucky.
Yep.
So yeah, and Kevin Hart is Susie Carmichael.
Exactly. Like God intended.
Yeah.
The Rock's guy get in there
Oh
somewhere.
man,
Yes.
Adam Devine from Workaholics.
Okay.
Yeah, he could be Phil.
Okay.
That's a cool Phil.
Phil. And then Dwayne The Rock Johnson is Lil.
Yes.
But he's not edited at all. It's just Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
We've got a movie now. I'm okay with it now. We're good.
Yeah, all right.
Let's make
Hollywood,
this happen.
look, you already gave us the ability to make this happen, so why
Might as
don't
well.
you just let us cast it?
Exactly. Might as well.
I just like that we're taking full credit for the
As we should.
bringing back of
Why not?
Rugrats.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Our 6 listeners really campaign for that.
Absolutely.
You know what? We really want this Rugrats.
Well, we got to make it happen now.
Yeah. Guys, have you seen the podcast spinoff? No, but we've heard it, you motherfucker.
It's a podcast, you idiot.
You can't see a podcast, dumbass.
Fuck is your problem?
You think this is the future?
What do you think? They have video podcasts now? They're living in crazy world, man.
Need to be institutionalized.
How dare you? Video. Can you believe this guy? Video? Podcasts? Does he not know what podcast means?
Next is going to tell me that you can call somebody on the internet.
Crazy. Yeah. Oh, I had a phone call with this guy. I saw him. He was really cute. What do you mean you saw him?
You get the fuck out of here right now.
You're a witchcraft.
I'll burn you at the stake. This is off to a great start.
It's just a guy burning people at the stake.
Is that your,
For technology he doesn't understand.
is that your Pokemon spinoff?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Pokemon. It's just a guy burning people at the stake.
We have to get the fire from somewhere.
There you go. That's what you tie the Pokemon in.
It's just a fucking Charizard. Just fucking burning people.
Having a moral quandary. Why am I doing that?
We have to end his life. He said there's the thing called FaceTime. What is that? Get rid of him. Char! No!
It's like Fahrenheit 451 with Pokemon.
But it's only the Pokemon doing it. They can't even read, so it makes no sense.
Why am I attacking these books?
I have no reason to hate these, but I do.
Oh my god.
That's the future. We just set up the future.
Don't quote us.
The next time you play Pokemon Go, you just see like a Pokemon say, burn your books. What? Stay with me, burn your books.
Words are poison.
Everything is propaganda.
Pikachu. Off. Spin-off. Podcast.
Hi, I'm Shaheer.
And I'm Brian.
And
this
I'm
is...
a black guy.
We will introduce you when you are introduced, sir.
I'm sorry.
How dare you speak out of turn?
Also, I'm a black guy, so it's very weird.
Do we have to go to Highlander rules now? There can only be one?
Yes. Well, by the end of this podcast, one of us is going to be dead.
Introducing my new host, new co-host, Marcus.
If you see a new picture, if you see a new half face on the site next week, you know what happened. And I need you to avenge me.
Just every week it's a death match to see who's going to be the new half face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I mean, in that case, I will kill you. Easy. It's not even an issue.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
That one man is me. Hi, I'm Shaheer.
I'm Brian.
And this is
Spin-Off, the podcast where we take a show and we pitch spin-offs. I feel like I should get more elaborate with my explaining the podcast, but what is this, episode like 8? You know by now.
I feel like your explanation gets worse every time.
I just start caring a little less every time.
Last time you were like, we take shows, we take good classic shows or not good shows. You know, who cares? We don't care. This week you're just like, shows. We spin them
What's
off.
your podcast about? Shows.
Oh, okay.
The voice you hear right there is our guest this week.
Hi, I'm Marcus Ellison. I was in a film that they directed / wrote, and I never saw them again.
And we kidnapped them and just brought them here.
now.
You're not allowed to promote things here, even if it's our own thing.
Whoops.
It's that one film that you see on the website. We've never, every time we've said Tangent Creates, we haven't even said tangentcreates.com. We've just said tangentcreates.com/podcast.
Yep. Don't look at the other stuff.
Don't look at the other stuff.
You know what they're proud of.
We like our podcast, and that's it.
And we're barely proud of our podcast.
Not.
We talk shit about this constantly.
So
congratulations, Marcus, for being our first guest. It's not Eric.
It is an honor.
He's officially our favorite guest.
Yes.
So,
Huzzah.
Eric, I hope you're listening. All right. So today we're going to be doing things a little bit different than we have with our last guest. Marcus is going to be a guest pitcher, which means he is going to be pitching along with myself. And Shaheer is going to be the
checking
judge.
his cell phone all episode. I mean, judging these great pitches from Marcus and Marcus. Only Marcus.
This is definitely rigged to begin with. I guess we should introduce the show we're doing.
Oh, yes. As we should.
Which is Pokemon.
Yep.
So researching the show, I realized...
That's exactly what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
That's why.
The theme song. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I didn't know at all until I saw this YouTube playlist that said Pokemon openings 1 through 21. And I was like, all right.
Well, I realized there were 21. But it was like, so for the thing spinning off, won't speak of it now, I was trying to watch several different episodes spanning the series. And it was like every single episode I watched had a completely different theme song. And I'm just like, all right.
And it's weird because, all right, so I was playing the first one and it was just like, I want to be.
Right.
Right.
And
And I'm like, all
knows.
right, I know
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And then the second one, I was like, hold on, what the the level of confusion, I'm like, see, it's weird because, man, that this is why we all need headphones so you can hear them. But
Are you playing all of them?
no, I'm not
Okay.
gonna. But
The whole podcast is just in the background. All
all right,
of the
so I'm
theme
gonna.
songs.
I mean,
The music bed is just all of the Pokemon theme
I'm gonna
songs.
play the first one, but after the first one, it's just like weird because when we were growing up, early '90s, they had like Darkwing Duck has like a
Right.
like you have like the New Jack Swing intros and stuff.
Yep.
Why didn't Pokemon do a New Jack Swing intro until like the 3rd season? You're just like, what? All right, you guys really missed the mark. And then the season after that, which is probably like 2002 at this time, it's like a Lip Biscuit-esque theme song.
Wait, there was one where it starts, it was just like,
Pokemon for the Nookie.
yeah, there's one like, so you want to be a master? Pokemon!
So what the fuck is?
Well, you see, Japanese people, for all their technological advancements, are pretty behind the curve musically.
I guess so.
They just heard New Jack Swing that year, and they were like, "Oh, this is great."
Every music that's imported 3 years later, they're just like, yeah, now we got this.
I
But
love
they had-
Belle Biv DeVoe.
But they had the Poke Rap, like,
Yeah, but their rap theme song wasn't until the 2nd season.
right. Wait, 2nd season?
Yeah.
3rd season.
I think it was. Let's find out. All right, we're
Oh my
gonna play
God.
the 1st season right now.
Right, this is
This is the one
Classic.
everybody knows.
Yeah.
The very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is
Yeah.
my real test. To train them is my cause.
And then let's see, what was the 2nd season?
So you wanna be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number one?
I wanna take the ultimate step, find the courage to be bold, to risk it all and not forget the lessons that I hold. I wanna go where no one's been, far beyond the crowd. Yeah, learn the way to take command. Use the power that's in my hand.
For some reason, I just always associated that original theme
With
song.
like every season.
yeah.
So I was watching the theme songs and I was like, I have no idea what this theme song is, but I know everybody in the intro.
Exactly.
Because like the characters switch, but the song, I was like, all right, I have no idea what this song is,
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I know these characters.
I don't know why I assumed that they just switched all the characters and used the same
Yeah.
intro theme.
Also, the season thing completely throws me off because I always just assumed it was like Kanto, then was season 1, then like Orange Islands was season 2, and then like Johto was season 3. And then when I found out there's like 3 of each.
And remember that storyline that they did that for some reason just wasn't fully explained, where Brock might have gotten raped?
Wait, what?
So there was so when Brock was off the show, when he came back, there was like, I think Professor Ivy or someone.
Oh yeah.
And every time they brought her up,
He just doesn't talk like
just-
he's like
yeah,
sad, depressed.
yeah.
Like,
And I'm
yeah.
like,
it was
did
more than
something
just,
happen to
Right.
you, Brock?
I think they were trying to play it like the relationship ended, but it
Yeah,
seemed
but
a
it
lot
came off
darker than
real
that.
sinister.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, where on the doll did they touch you?
Oh man. All right, so seriously, like, yeah, so I was looking at the theme songs and for the life of me, I was like, oh my God, I know all of these people, but I have no idea what these theme songs are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I maybe they did. Maybe for like the reruns, they just put the theme song that we all knew. It's
Maybe.
possible.
No, I think
Or maybe I
I
just
think they
didn't.
changed it.
Yeah, I just don't think I watched the
For some reason,
theme songs.
For some reason, I remember "Gotta Catch 'Em All," Pokemon Johto.
No, that's not a thing. Well, you know what? Maybe they may have in between, like they do the guy catch 'em all. Like they may have done that for like the later ones.
I mean, it's. I guess it's the same thing as like. I know there was a different theme song for Dragon Ball Johto. I mean, Dragon Ball GT.
Dragon Ball Johto.
But like every time I think of Dragon Ball, I think of Rock the Dragon. So like maybe that's just it. Like
yeah,
you just,
it's just ingrained in
Yeah.
like, childhood.
And it's
memory.
not like Naruto, where like after 2 episodes, just change their song and shit.
yeah.
Just like
See,
this is the same season.
I
What the
think
fuck?
I think it also has to do with, for some reason, even though I know that Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon are anime, I just don't think of them as anime.
Yeah.
right.
Whereas like I know Naruto, Bleach, all the other stuff has like 50 billion theme songs
Yeah.
and outros.
And it's funny, like speaking of animes, I forgot what season it was, but I was looking at all of the intros. Like I was looking at the openings and I was like, all right, these are all normal. And then I think it was like season 5 where it was the super anime intro. Cause like it was like the fades and they were like looking up and shit and they were in fields. And I was like, this is the most anime intro they have.
Was there a shot of Ash running?
I mean, probably. I can't remember.
How long did you watch? Like
I don't even know anymore.
The last season I remember watching, I think was I think it was Johto.
okay, because I remember watching way longer than I probably should have. Like to the point where I wasn't telling anyone I was watching it.
You were ashamed.
I was watching it in secret.
What were you doing today? I was watching
Porn.
You know it's bad when you're less ashamed to say you're watching porn than you are to say you're watching Pokemon.
I was really into the games too, and I remember someone came to my house and saw I had like the Ruby game, and I was like, yeah, someone like bought that for my birthday, like. I don't know. It's all right. I started a game, but I don't really play it. And, like,
What upsets me so much is that I got into Pokemon and then Pokemon cards, and then like just like that they were gone, and I was like, all right, but I'm still watching the show, but nobody plays this.
Pokemon cards. See, I didn't realize that you played with Pokemon cards.
yes, thank you. I had so many cards
Yeah.
before I realized there was a game.
Yeah, I collected Pokemon
Yeah,
cards
yeah, yeah.
and I played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Right? See, that's weird because that's the crossover. So we were playing Pokemon, and as soon as Yu-Gi-Oh came out, we stopped playing Pokemon to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we had straight up, like at my high school, we had straight up Yu-Gi-Oh goons. Like I saw people
Yeah.
get jumped for their cards.
I got pretty into the Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Run that blue
Yeah.
eyes, cuz.
I'm not even gonna lie. I may have came into possession of a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards due to somebody giving me to them who got them through nefarious ways.
He called a hit out on somebody.
I didn't even call a hit. But this
Get me those cards.
This is interesting because I didn't even know about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh wow.
Right? So I didn't even know the card game existed. He was like, "Hey, yo, you want these?" And it was just a binder. And I looked at them and I was like, "Yo, what's this?" And it was like, "It's Yu-Gi-Oh."
So you just had an elite deck.
Yeah.
That's
I
hilarious.
had like a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Like I was watching the show, so I just learned. I just had to learn how to play. I was
Right.
playing people. And the sad part is the dude who he stole them from like lived in the building next to me.
Oh man.
Did you play him? That'd be
I never
hilarious.
played him.
You're like, hey, check out my sweet
He's like-
cards.
But see, the thing is, like he got had because he was like in high school.
Mhm.
So that just wasn't the move for a high schooler, I guess, to play because this was right when the show came out.
Right.
So
Marcus was saying that he played in high school, so
no, but when he was in high school, it was fine.
right.
Right.
Like,
but when this guy was
Yeah, but
in
when
high
he
school,
was in high school,
right.
Yeah.
no, it wasn't fine. Like
He's like, he was a bum.
Yeah, exactly. It like because Yu-Gi-Oh later on got cooler.
Yeah, it was
Yu-Gi-Oh got cooler.
The moment that people realized that Yugi was, well, at least early on, was murdering people.
Right.
Like he was actually banishing people's souls.
Oh shit, you're right. He was.
I don't know.
And then they had that season where it was like all a hologram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but there was
I'm glad we're spinning off this Yu-Gi-Oh show.
Well, all I'm saying is that so Pokemon. So I think I watched it until like 5th or 6th grade, at least semi-religiously, right?
Right.
And then there would be the moments where I like hop back in, probably through middle school, not high school, but then once high school hit, or even college, I'd wake up and like. After watching Adult Swim, wake up and it'll be 6 o'clock and it'll just be the most random Pokemon show on. I'm just like, what's happening? Because it's either you're waking up at 6 o'clock, 6:30, or 7 o'clock, and it was gonna be like a Pokemon you've never seen before in an adventure where Ash is with like 17 different people.
Yeah.
I was just like, where's Misty? Where's Brock? None of them are there. I'm like, where are the other two? I forgot the other two people.
And
like,
he somehow still has a couple of Pokemon that he had since the very beginning.
Yep.
And they still haven't evolved.
Yep. So I'm like, all right, so it's that, or it's that weird Yu-Gi-Oh where it was like they knew the show existed and it was outside of the show.
Yu-Gi-Oh meta.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was super meta.
So it was like the third season of Digimon?
Yeah. Kind of like the third season of Digimon. And then there was the knockoff of Yu-Gi-Oh, which was like Duel Masters.
There was that for like Pokemon, wasn't there? Wasn't there like it was a show but you followed a different kid?
Maybe that's what
I'm
I'm
sure
thinking
there
of.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was Beyblade that just existed in the fringe.
Yeah. So
there are all those shows trying to be Pokemon.
I used to have a Beyblade.
Say, so what's your Digimon spinoff?
Well, I got Gatomon, and is that Digimon? I feel like
Gatomon.
Gatomon. That's one, right?
Yeah, Gatomon is.
Oh, cool! All right, yeah, I'm spinning off Gatomon.
My Pokemon spinoff just has Digimon in it for some reason. It's a crossover.
Wait, Digimon's not a Pokemon spinoff? Oh my god.
Digimon's not a Pokemon? Or is Pokemon a Digimon?
Questions that need answers.
I mean, technically Pokemon could be a Digimon because all Digimons end with Mon.
Digimon could exist in the Pokemon world, but just as the digital world.
But Digimon talk.
Yeah, but I'm saying
but
like
the
it's a digital world.
version.
Oh, yeah.
So it could exist in the
Pokemon's
For the people who are like, I don't want to capture these animals and put them in this ball.
God. It's all connected.
I'd rather play digitally.
It's all in the same universe.
What if?
Might as well be.
Man, what if there's like a late season of Pokemon? Damn, maybe I'm blowing somebody's spinoff where you just find out that the Pokemon weren't real the whole time.
Well, I'm gonna leave.
They're all. I mean, because who did anybody explain Pokeballs?
Nope.
In the seasons.
I mean, there was that whole long running fan theory that the Pokemon was basically Ash in a coma from getting struck by lightning in the first episode, and everything else that happened was him projecting.
Mm-hmm. But that was still the Pokemon. But before that happened, they still established the Pokemon world, though.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
exactly. That's why. That's where it falls apart.
Yeah. But that kind of explains the whole like why he didn't age though.
Yeah.
And they also had the ability to transfer Pokemon. Like he could transfer Pokemon.
Yeah, there's teleportation.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they use it only on enslaved animals.
Yeah, everything about the Pokemon world is frightening.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
It's horrifying.
We don't eat these majestic animals.
There are things mentioned where, like, with the whole Magikarp thing, where, like, they tried to, when they were, like, in the episode where they're stranded on, like, the ship, like, sinks, and they're stranded, and they try to eat the Magikarp. And there's mentions of like there's mentions of people like of eating Pokemon.
Yeah, because for a while when I was young, I just assumed that there were Pokemon, and for some reason there were also regular animals.
In the earlier seasons, there are. There are
Which
fish swimming.
literally
there
makes
are,
no sense.
There's a thing where like they reference like a mongoose at one point.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
You know how trash that is? It's just like, oh man, I want to catch that magic carp, but fuck this trout. I'm gonna eat that shit.
There's a animal hierarchy.
Yeah.
There's
Why
a-
can't these trout fight? No, fuck that. We eat those. Can't have them fight.
The hell is that?
They provide sustenance.
That is your only purpose.
Yeah. That is it. All right, trout.
These are friends. You are food.
We have established this 7 times.
Don't look at me like that. Dog.
Okay. Oh man, what if they eat dog?
They totally eat dog.
You just eat regular ass dogs. Like, hey man, you're not an Eve, so you're getting eaten.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Eve? Evie?
Evie.
Okay, Evie.
Yeah.
There you go. So this is why Shaheer is not pitching.
I have a Wally complex. I can't say the name right.
The rapper Eve?
Oh, because in Wally the robot was Eve. But he said Eva.
So you did the opposite of that.
Exactly. That's what I said. I have a Wally complex. I can't say the name right. Eve.
God, I feel like we could
You didn't
go.
see the paw prints above Eve's breast.
Oh my god.
They're really apparent when she evolves the Jolteon. That white fur really.
I'm sure I'm sure that rule. I forget what internet rule it is, but I'm sure there's
Oh God, yeah.
porn that has been drawn of that.
23? Rule 23?
It's something 3. I think 43.
Rule something.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely tons of Pokemon porn.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
The internet was a mistake.
yeah, absolutely. I mean,
God damn it, Al Gore.
just the overall arc of it is just so. Brock is a pervert,
Yep.
and Misty is a sexualized
Also,
child.
they're all children.
Yeah.
They're all children. That's the most fucked up thing about the
that's
whole
what I'm
show.
saying. Yeah. So
Brock could not function as a character in the Me Too era.
not at all.
He really couldn't at all.
Yeah. Nah, this guy has to go.
Yeah, he's got to get out. He's got to get out of here.
He's hit on every Nurse Jackie.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry. What was Nurse Joy?
Nurse
Joy.
Nurse Jackie was
All
a
right,
show.
here's my
Nurse Joy.
spin-off. Nurse Jackie, but in the Pokemon world.
It only takes me 3 or 4 tries to get the name of these Pokemon characters right. I could Google it, but I refuse to. So we've talked a lot about Pokemon. Should we say what the synopsis
Oh my
of
gosh.
the show is?
So,
If you don't know, where have you been?
right?
Who are you?
At this point, what rock have you been under?
Actually, this might be the easiest
Exactly.
Yeah.
synopsis of all time.
But no,
Pokemon-
should we attempt to explain it like someone doesn't know what Pokemon is?
Okay.
I don't know how you would.
All right, so Pokemon, it stands for pocket monsters. They're animals, but they fight each other like cockfights, but it's legal and,
Right.
and humane for some reason, and people are just cool with it.
Yeah, totally.
And then they catch them in these balls somehow, and
They enslave them.
They stay alive,
Yep.
even though they like fight to the death, but not to the death.
Absolutely.
And then Pikachu was like, "Nah, I'm not going in there." And they were just, the other Pokemon were cool with it. They're like, "Yeah, we'll go in our ball."
Yeah.
Pikachu was
We're
like
gonna be this dick.
the Nat Turner of Pokemon.
Pikachu revolted.
I refuse to be in these balls, colonizer. But he was still cool with Ash.
But yeah, and then, like there's magic healthcare for Pokemon to just heal them immediately
Yeah.
With no money
with no money. Yeah,
whatsoever.
Yeah, there's if you start putting real world implications into Pokemon, it just everything falls apart.
The entire infrastructure of that world falls apart.
The real
completely.
synopsis of Pokemon is there's a kid named Ash Ketchum who wants to
Get it? Catch him.
He wants to catch every Pokemon.
Sure
but,
does.
Oh my God, is that why his last name is Ketchum?
But he continues to let them go for any reason.
Yeah. So the main theme of the show is gotta catch them all, and there's many instances where he could easily catch them all, and he just doesn't.
I'm convinced that the show is truly about how we're following the worst Pokemon trainer of all time.
It is. Like, I mean, I think that is the real jump into maturity.
Yeah,
is because when you're young, you're like, Pokemon, yeah, he's gonna catch them all. Woo, yeah, go Ash. Yeah, we rooting for you. Got another gym badge. Good for you. And then when we get older, you're just like, oh, Gary is like shitting on his life
entirely,
like so much better.
But then again, you do have that again instance where like he loses, like he gets to the league and he doesn't win like that. In kids stuff, normally it's like you end up winning.
Yeah,
so it's kind of cool.
He does take L's.
It's kind of cool to have like a
bounce back.
Huh?
He's like Rocky. Ash was not very bright.
No,
he had a lot of heart, but he's not very bright.
Yeah, and also children are just allowed to go off.
Yep.
Yeah, like
into the woods.
I mean, there's plenty of
their parents are just like, you know what? I'm just gonna assume that the entire Pokemon world lives off of the Native American philosophy of by the time you turn 13, you must go on a vision quest and become a man.
I mean, the show starts off at his 10th birthday, and they're just like, all right, peace out. You're a man now.
Fuck school.
Like the
full ass adult.
Actually, I think I heard somewhere like in the comics, it was actually like if you failed at being a trainer, you were just homeless. Like it was either like like if you set off to be like a Pokemon trainer, you either succeeded or you were just like the scum of
Jesus.
Yeah.
This world is dark.
The comics get dark.
Oh,
like
shit.
There's murder in them. Like there's the Pokemon League, the
Elite Four.
Yeah, the Elite Four are actually like evil, and they're attempting to take over the world.
Of course.
There's
yeah,
it gets crazy.
Get a load of this guy. He tried to be a Pokemon master and he failed miserably.
And now he's fucking bum.
Get a job.
Should have stayed with your mom when you were 10. You fucking bum.
What are you, 23? Get out of here.
Why do you have 37 Pidgeotos? That's it? That's all you have?
Also, I don't want to get too much in this, but the professor, like
Professor Oak.
Yeah. So where's his money come from? He's taking care of all these Pokemon that he's
a professor.
He catches.
Of what? I don't know.
All right, so now that we described Pokemon in
I think
at length.
Yes, you know all you need to know about Pokemon.
Exactly.
Oh, and then there's this team who keeps trying to steal Pikachu.
Yeah. It's a team with very wide reach for a team that is so ridiculously ineffective.
Yeah.
Woefully ineffective even.
And they got the Meowth that taught itself to speak.
Well, I guess
why is no one freaking out over that more?
Not one person. No one makes a big deal of that.
No one. Several professors see him and they're just like, "Oh, that's
like,
cool."
He watched a bunch of Martin Scorsese crime movies and taught himself how to speak.
How is nobody researching him?
Yeah,
how's nobody like, I'm gonna take this and try to find out why it's
I'm Meowth, yeah.
Guys just made Joe Pesci into a cat.
Right? And no one bats an eyelash.
And actually, you know what? It is funny because people are genuinely concerned that Pikachu won't go into his ball, but nobody says shit about Meowth.
Not one person.
There are numerous people who are just like, your Pikachu stays out of his ball?
Meanwhile, Meowth is just walking out free.
I'm free and I can fucking speak English.
And he's a cat.
They never reference him having a Pokeball.
Never. Mm-mm. And he's a cat that walks on its hind legs.
Like, he's he's not even like he doesn't have like he's part of Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have a train. They never mention like
He's not their
Jesse or
Pokemon.
James is
He
like
is their third.
yeah.
He's part of the squad.
Do you think there'll be a moment where he like has Pokemon?
I'm surprised that hasn't happened already. I'm surprised he's never caught a Pokemon.
Shit, damn, that should be a spinoff.
Yeah. But the Pokemon hate him for it.
they call him an Uncle Tom.
He's a slave with slaves.
Oh my god! Neither of our pitches are going to top that.
No, I think we should end the podcast now.
Oh yeah. All right. So, Chad, this is interesting because Marcus is new. So I guess Brian, you do have to go first this time
Why? Why can't Marcus go first?
because you have to show him the ropes.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here.
Man, I'm
All right. So he is going to give me the plot of the show.
he listens to the show. He knows.
Yeah, but I mean,
Assume that I don't.
just to recap. So the plot of the show, the genre, the name, and any actors and actresses that are not revealed in the pilot can be said during this time.
I dare you to name all of the voice actors in Pokemon.
I have none of them.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, friend of the show.
Thanks for listening. I like how this was the most informal introduction of any of the shows we've done. Normally,
You guys know Pop. You guys know Pokemon.
Normally, we give like dates. We give like creators' names.
And we just went like, yeah, you know what Pokemon is. And we just start picking apart the infrastructure of the world.
Don't get me started on that goddamn movie. Tears? Really?
Because I wanted to.
Ash was dead.
He's fucking dead.
I keep
Tears brought him
rewatching.
back to life.
Okay, this is going off on topic, but the video of the new like Pikachu I Choose You movie. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Oh,
Where
when
there's,
he had
like-
his,
Where he started
dream
talking?
sequence?
Where he talks, but have you seen the video of the people in the theater?
Yes.
Of just everyone like freaking out.
That was gold.
The best part is it's all just like 20 somethings.
Exactly. There was no children in that theater. It was grown adults. Just being like, what is this? But if there's one thing that time has taught me, it's that nerd adults will get upset about literally anything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, pizza's here.
Oh my god.
I should talk to him through the board.
You're on the podcast.
Yes, this is Pizza Hut delivery. I am here outside.
Okay, great. I'm coming out right now.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for calling. And that was our first caller,
Oh, man.
Pizza Hut delivery guy.
You guys are moving on up.
All right, Brian, what is your spinoff?
I don't know anymore. I don't.
There's Pokemon in it.
There's a
They
thing.
do things.
Pokemon.
Ash comes in for a cameo.
I don't know.
He's 40 now.
Super depressed.
I automatically feel like Marcus is just gonna destroy anything I do. It's gonna be better. Like
So did you secede already? This is
all right, Marcus wins.
the
All right.
weirdest podcast ever. No pitches. It's just a concession immediately. So your pitch. It better be good. Or at least like passable.
It's not.
You know what? It don't have to be good.
I mean, can it just be words?
Yeah.
It
Okay,
can.
cool.
It doesn't even have to be coherent words. It does have to rhyme though.
Are we doing No Child Left Behind grading, where like if you do 50, like if you do something, I give 50%?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. All right. Pokemon. 50%. I turned in something.
You have to put your name on it.
Shit, no, I forgot something. All right, so I am spinning off a character from the original, from the first season, and he's in several other seasons as well. The true hero of Pokemon, Gary Oak. Yep.
The goat.
I would have went with Jigglypuff,
Oh.
Okay.
but okay.
Oh my God, that'd be such a good.
Just roaming to karaoke bars around.
just Jigglypuff on the road to being a star.
Wondering why she's putting everyone to sleep.
Drawing on people.
I like that they really stuck with for like a few seasons. They tried to make like the Jigglypuff like a reoccurring thing, and then they just abandoned it completely.
They realized the shelf life.
And
that
then they
was
brought
there.
in Wobbuffet, and they're like, Wobbuffet's the new Jigglypuff.
Yep. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they took at one season they took away Wobbuffet, and people like that was one of their lower rated seasons. So they were like, I guess
we got to bring back Wobbuffet, and we got to bring what's his name, Victory Bell, always eating James.
Did they bring Victory Bell back?
I don't know. I just know that. I just remember Victory Bell.
Gave him in one season. They gave him another Pokemon that did the same thing. Like they just redo the same.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So Gary Oak.
Yeah, that's my spinoff. It's just, okay. Maybe this.
Gary Oak is a tech tycoon.
I'm feeling like I imagined this now because I went to research it and couldn't find anything about it. But I remember there being like when The Lonely Island I'm on the Boat was out, there was a parody of that was, I'm Gary Oak, motherfucking Gary Oak.
So you're telling me about a song that you wrote and put in your dresser and you never released it? All
No,
right.
I remember seeing a video. There was like clips.
Seeing the video that you were gonna make.
There was clips from a show.
There
like
were clips from your mind.
And it was the parody of the like I'm
That
on the
you
boat,
wrote.
but with Gary Oak. Because I was looking for that, being like, that's going to be the theme song of my show. And then I
wrote
quit.
it, and it never showed up. You Googled it, and it said no results found.
So
You
if
Googled
you know
it,
about
and
this,
the only thing was a result for a notes file in your email.
and me singing it.
It just said voice note.
So if that exists, please find it for me.
Hold on, wait. Let's see if this is it.
Oh shit! Get your Pokeballs ready, it's about to go down! Everybody in the town, hit the fucking deck! Stay on your motherfucking toes! I'm running this, let's go! I'm Gary Oak! I'm Gary Oak! Everybody hates me cause I'm Gary fucking Oak! I'm Gary Oak! I'm Gary Oak! Take a good hard look cause it's Gary fucking Oak! I'm Gary Oak, motherfucker, take a look at me! Your Pokemon will never be mine! You're looking worn down!
All right.
Cool. How did I not find that? Where'd you search to find that?
I just typed in Gary Oak, I'm on a boat.
I typed that too, and
It was the first thing that popped up.
oh my god!
Which
No,
means
What did you use? Bing?
Nah, see what happened is this is still Brian. He just re-uploaded the song.
I quickly created it.
No,
Yesterday.
he created it in 2016, but he was like, "This is stupid. I'm gonna take it down." And then he was like, "Oh man, wouldn't it be cool if we just found it for the podcast?"
Are
He
there
brought
any?
it back up for this exact.
Exactly.
Are there any like we should probably credit who actually did that.
This video says, through an arduous process, I managed to obtain the original I'm Gary Oak AMV that was created by Free Stuff Niner,
Which is Brian's YouTube.
apparently, yeah. He says, for copyright reasons, I presume this video was taken down. It was on the verge of being lost forever until I found it and managed to obtain it. Now I'm re-uploading to preserve it and to share it as one of my favorite AMVs.
Oh my god, I feel almost responsible now for continuing this to release it into the world. We're helping its survival. It's like we're animal conservatives. Oh, that's not a word.
Animal conservatives.
Animal conservationists.
There we go.
Animal conservatives. Gay marriage is wrong.
Ain't no way a Pikachu and another Pikachu getting married.
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Oh man. If I see a Machamp kiss another Machamp, I'ma have a fit.
I don't like it.
All right, so that's your theme song, and Gary Oak is doing what in this?
Yeah, what is he doing?
Just being the boss that he is,
All right, actually, so
or snorting lots of cocaine. Is there cocaine in Pokemon? Let's establish that there's cocaine in
Yeah,
Pokemon.
there's cocaine in Pokemon. There's totally
there's
cocaine in Pokemon.
definitely cocaine.
Cool. Cocaine in Pokemon.
I mean, there's many references to like powder throughout. Yeah. Okay.
And they're 10, so like obviously they're doing blow.
Absolutely.
God.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm assuming everyone's doing it. Just why else would people just be like, yeah, sure, 10-year-old, go out into the world.
They're all the most unfit parents.
Absolutely.
go out
Neglect
to-
is strong in this world.
It's cool. I got this Mr. Mime to do my housekeeping, so we're fine.
I mean, you have like 16-year-old women that are probably just like, you mean I only got to raise the kid for 10 years? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck, that's easy.
Bet.
Bet.
All right, so my spinoff takes place after the unfortunate passing of Professor Samuel Oak.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his first name.
I looked it up. It's cool. I didn't know either.
What did he die from?
Just death.
He died from death.
Did he get trampled by a Pokemon? Let's say a Snorlax.
I'm sorry, what?
A Snorlax.
This whole podcast is just going to be me correcting your...
Snorlax.
Well, actually,
Snorlax autoerotic asphyxiated.
sat on his face
Yep.
and he died. Oh man, Gary's gonna need so much therapy.
Professor Oak was it's really kinky.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen him in that muck, right?
You know what muck is backwards, right?
Oh, man, it'd be really great if I knew how to spell.
We did establish that you were no child left behind. You're right.
That's how I got through high school.
Okay, so the passing of Professor Oak.
All right, so after the unfortunate passing of Professor Samuel Oak, his grandson, Gary Oak, is asked to take over the Pallet Town Laboratory. Actually, later in the show, he does become a Pokemon researcher and no longer a trainer. So he does have the experience. So now he must juggle running the lab, his further training to become a professor, and the secret unfinished research his grandfather left behind.
What's the name of it?
Oak, because I was being very uncreative at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oak. What's the genre?
It's a half hour.
What genre is Pokemon?
Yeah, I guess it's going to be a little bit more...
I should ask, what's the animation style?
I guess it more Pokemon Origins, if that is, so it's more of like, yeah, you know Pokemon Origins.
I don't know Pokemon
All right,
Origins.
well, no one cares. You know Pokemon Origins. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's, yeah.
All right. So Pokemon Origin style
Like
animation,
a cleaner animation style.
and it'll be just an anime mixture of comedy, drama, and all of that.
Yeah, but a little
Action
bit
adventure.
more, like a little bit darker, a little bit more mature anime than like the original Pokemon series is.
Which really isn't that hard.
Yeah.
Is there any action in it? Because I'm bored.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
Half an hour dark drama Pokemon. Get the fuck out of here.
God.
Marcus.
Dude, you're the judge. You're supposed to be impartial until the end.
Marcus, let me hear your idea.
You're gonna hate my idea. All right.
After everyone has died.
Literally everyone.
So, my pitch is a This Is Us style drama.
All right. Well. Hold on. I want to see where it's going.
That takes the focus off of Ash, Brock, Misty, and Team Rocket and explores the lives of the secondary characters. So Delilah Ketchum, which I had to Google to make sure that I knew because I just knew her as Ash's mom. Or I think it's Dalia or whatever.
Ash's mom.
Yeah, Ash's mom. Professor Oak, Gary, Officer Jenny, and Nurse Joy were the main characters. Huh?
Which one?
Which one?
The OG Nurse Joy.
There's a Nurse Joy and an Officer Jenny, like in every city, and they're all sisters.
The first ones we meet. So it's just kind of like following them, exploring their lives and the things that they get into. And it's kind of a slice of life drama.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like live action. It's not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that changes everything. See, now I'm interested. I was just about to ask if it's live action, and now that it's live action, I'm in. I don't want to watch a cartoon drama, but I want to watch a live action drama.
It's a live action drama. The name is Kanto.
Yeah, see? The live action part makes it so much better.
What if I said mine was live action?
I would like it more.
Okay, mine's live action. Fuck it.
But that's why I asked you what animation style it was. I gave you the in.
No, it's animated.
Name an animated drama.
Cowboy Bebop.
Attack on Titan.
I'm going home. So Kanto versus Oak.
Okay.
2 dramas.
I mean, it's not
Entertain me.
drama. I never said drama.
Entertain me.
Dance
is what I asked
for me now.
The judge has all the power.
All right, so my pilot opens with the video from the original.
I'm sorry, what?
My pilot opens with the video from the first episode of Professor Oak explaining that the 3 Pokemon that the new trainers have to choose from, and that cuts to a news report about his passing and that Gary Oak has taken over the labs, and then it opens to Gary Oak introducing the new trainers to their Pokemon.
I have another question.
Yes.
How much time has passed? Did you say?
I didn't. It's been a little bit of time has passed.
I hope he's like 13.
He's not that
He hasn't
old. Like, he's
aged
not a full grown.
One bit.
I mean, no one's aged. I mean, he's still like, it's kind of, well, that's the weird thing. Like, in the show, it kind of seems like everyone's aged but Ash, but they never like point it out. Like every time you run into Gary Oak again, he seems older and more mature.
Right.
Like at least he's like mentally growing.
Significantly more jaded each time.
They actually become like friends at the end. I watched all the Gary Oak episodes. I wouldn't recommend it.
I just want you to know that you're talking about how he's matured, and the intro to your show is everybody hates me because I'm Gary fucking Oak.
Oh yeah, but that's like, his past. It all ties in.
Okay.
It all comes together.
Can it be like a folk version of that? Like, I'm Gary Oak. Just a collaboration between Mumford and Sons and the Lumineers.
That's like every white girl's dream.
So he introduces the Pokemon, 3 random Pokemon that nobody knows.
No, it's still like it's Kanto, so it's still they always do the Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. So this one kid comes up with a cheering squad, demands Pokemon to start his journey, and Gary, seeing himself in him, tells him no, does not give him a Pokemon, and tells him that if he wants to start his journey, he has to help out in the lab and earn his Pokemon.
So it's like, fuck you, I'll go somewhere else.
But yeah, so then he becomes kind of his,
Ward.
Yeah, exactly. But he's doing all, working within in the lab. So the end of the episode goes to Gary is at the computer, and he's putting all of the data, looking at all the data that's collected from the trainers and their Pokedexes of all the Pokemon, and then he stumbles upon other fields of data that start reflecting on things of info on like Mewtwo, Ditto, Porygon, Castform, Genesect. which are all like human created or human modified Pokemon. And then he sees a file that reads Ultimate Pokemon, and the file's encrypted, and he can't read any of the information on it.
So that's where the child pornography was.
The thing is, some of this information is information from like Team Rocket records. So the show's going to be him finding out all the secrets of his grandfather, or what his research was.
This show is going to be a deconstruction of the legacy of Professor Oak.
Every episode is him just getting more and more disgraced. I like it. It's kind of like Homeland.
My grandfather was a horrible person.
Oh man, like maybe the first season just takes place within the week before his funeral, and by the time the series is over, he gets the full picture of how horrible a man his grandfather was.
Professor Oak in just like a gimp outfit with
and he just shames him at his funeral.
That's actually like leading up to a funeral where he's like, I have receipts.
Yeah.
This man that y'all are honoring,
he's no saint.
I feel like our shows could exist in the same.
Probably.
I could turn this into This Is Us.
Probably.
We just
who's Gary's love interest?
Ash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, hey, let's make it.
Hey, baby, yeah, really doing it, guys. I mean, come on, you can't deny the sexual.
Exactly. There's so much sexual tension there.
Oh, man. Like he fucking has like visions of Gary like throughout the show.
Yep. He's not having no visions of no Misty.
Exactly.
And she's basically wearing the booty shorts the entire time.
In a cut off shirt. As a child.
She is a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah. There's a have you heard of the band episode?
No.
Where
the seizure episode, or the one where they go to the
they're on the beach.
Yeah, where James got titties.
James says boobs. He's like common submissive, like, I bet you wish you had boobs like these. Like,
yeah, it was a really
it's a child.
It's very odd.
The children.
Very, very odd. I was just like, where did he get those from?
Yeah, is that explained?
No.
Like, I mean, the premise is just like dressing up like women, but the way they do it, they look like very natural.
This man he looked like he was in transition.
I think you may have shown me this or something.
This sounds like I just show you really awkward things. Like, hey, check out this Pokemon episode where James has boobs. This is what we do in our free time.
Yep, he has boobs. He clenched his fist and they just got huge.
Well, like, it's a bikini. Like, those are there's no way of like hiding them. Like, there's no way of faking that. Those are boobs.
That's his special ability, is he can hide his titties.
He's actually a Pokemon.
That would explain so much. He's a Ditto.
Oh my God.
All right. So your pilot is complete, correct?
I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, you did. You said the end.
Yeah.
It's weird because we can't say like people played by anybody because it's Pokemon.
Yeah.
You don't have any celebrity guests in your Pokemon show? Is Sterling K. Brown in your Pokemon show?
No, but I now mad that he's not.
Well, now I feel like
voices Gary.
Now I want to do a mashup with this and Mike Tyson's Mystery Team.
All right, Marcus, your pilot.
So my pilot episode starts with a voiceover from Ash's mom, who's played by Marissa Tomei.
Okay.
Talking about Ash.
It's so much better when it's live action. I'm telling you. Okay.
So it's a voiceover, and she's talking about Ash. And on the screen, we're getting like flashes of his first day as a trainer. And as the monologue comes to an end, it's revealed that she's laying down, talking to her therapist after a year after Ash started his journey.
Is her therapist Mr. Mime?
Yes. Yes.
Like talking,
the therapist is
like
Mr. Mime.
Being written, and it just cuts to
Mr.
Mime. Yeah, I'm on board now too.
Then after that, we follow her doing mundane everyday tasks, grocery shopping, cleaning, until we realize that she's preparing for something. Then the doorbell rings and we see Professor Oak, played by Bryan Cranston.
Okay.
At the door, arriving for dinner.
Oh, God.
And it's alluded to that they're in a relationship. After dinner, Professor Oak returns home to his lab only to be greeted by Gary, played by Greg Sulkin, the guy that plays Chase in the Runaways, the Marvel's Runaway show.
Yeah.
Who gives him shit about his relationship with Ash's mother. And it's clear that there's animosity between the two of them that's only exacerbated by this new development. Then elsewhere, we follow Officer Jenny, who's played by Natalie Martinez, who was in... I don't know if either of you watched Kingdom.
Nah.
It's like an MMA show. Okay. Well, she's a Latino actress.
Okay,
Or Latina
I'll believe
actress.
It'd be weird if she wasn't. Oh, I know who this is, though.
Okay. So we're following Officer Jenny on a robbery call. And she's
in Death Race. That's where I know her from.
The original Death Race?
The one with Jason Statham.
Okay. And she apprehends the Pokemon and the trainer involved, but is superficially injured in the process. Then we see her go to the Poke Center, where she gets patched up by a concerned Nurse Joy, played by Frida Pinto.
All right. All right.
Wait, is this like a sketchy like vet fixing like person kind of situation?
No, but I'm about to get there.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she's patched up by Nurse Joy, and then Officer Jenny teases her a bit and then reassures her that she's okay. And then the two kiss.
Oh, yeah.
And it's revealed that they've been secretly a couple for years now. Which would explain the whole them turning Brock down thing repeatedly.
Then explain all the sisters.
Don't ask questions.
Are all the sisters in relationship
all
with the
lesbians.
other Link City sisters?
When I was creating this, I legitimately forgot that they had a bunch of sisters.
I mean, this is your version. There could just not be.
That's
a
true.
bunch of
Yeah,
sisters.
this is just Kanto.
Yeah, but like in every city in Kanto, there was a Nurse Joy and an Officer Jenny.
But you can reconstitute things.
Not my Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
Hashtag not my Pokemon.
Let the fanboys get mad. Because when they go to each other's houses and there aren't pictures with just 12 of them.
They're just outraged. Pure outrage. Then the pilot ends when Delilah, or Ash's mom, gets a call from an unknown number after another therapy session. And she picks up the phone. And there's a man's voice on the other side that says, "We need to talk about our son." And then cut to a dimly lit study as a chair slowly turns around to reveal Giovanni from Team Rocket. And he's played by Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci.
And that's the pilot episode of my show.
Bravo. The greatest stunt casting of all. That is an A1 cast, though.
I'm gonna cut to the end. You win, sir.
Marissa Tomei, Bryan Cranston. You said what was the other woman's name again?
Natalie Martinez.
Frida Pinto, Stanley Tucci.
I still can't picture Stanley Tucci as Giovanni though.
I can imagine Stanley.
I mean, now
Tucci as
okay, now I'm
anything.
picturing him just like petting a Persian, like. Okay.
And he's a character actor. He can do anything he
Yeah.
wants.
All right, and then Danny DeVito could be Mr. Mime. Right? Yeah.
Tell me about your feelings. It'll be on NBC this fall.
All right. That was the next question.
Oh, yeah,
What channel would it be on? NBC. Okay. NBC. Brian, what channel would your show be on?
I mean, I feel like it would stay within the. Well, now Pokemon's all Disney XD, which is weird.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
Disney has the American Pokemon. Because what was it on?
Can we just put it on Crunchyroll, but only subs, not dubs?
What was Pokemon originally on?
Kids WB?
Yeah, it was on Kids WB,
Yeah.
but there was a production company doing the American version.
4 Kids or something. I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah.
for kids.
Now it's completely different, and Disney just fucking owns everything. but it's on Disney. Pokemon, like the new
So,
episodes,
like, real
air on
life.
yeah,
Yeah. Literally.
yeah. But the new episodes air on Disney XD.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I did not know
assumed
that
they just came on
Pokemon were
Cartoon
under
Network.
the Disney banner,
Yep. Disney. God, yeah. Oh my God.
which is
That's weird. That is horrifying to think of.
we
Disney
have
owns
everything,
Pokemon.
bitches.
it's surprising then that we haven't gotten like a Pokemon live action.
There's going to be. Well, it's going to be a Detective Pikachu live.
Yeah, I know that. And
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was playing Detective Pikachu, but
What? Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan
Oh
Reynolds
my God.
is playing Detective
Wait.
Pikachu.
That's interesting because Sony is releasing Detective Pikachu, right?
I mean, maybe Disney just owns like the licensing for the show.
Maybe it's
And
like
that's
a Spider-Man type deal where it's
Yeah.
like, all right, even though Sony has, I guess, the
It's
movie
it's
rights to it.
Legendary Pictures and Universal.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
okay.
and then you're dealing also with like international. So maybe they just have rights to the like American show distribution.
possibly.
Yeah, because it used to be Warner Brothers. Like,
I need some more casting for your show.
my God.
Who are the American voices of Oak?
I mean, I was just gonna use the original voice actor.
Nah, they're older now.
Okay.
He needs
but
a-
they
he
can
needs
do
a little
voice- they
grit.
can do voice-
A little bit of grit to him.
I think Josh Brolin should play.
Josh Brolin is Gary Oak. He's having a great year.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Gary Oak.
Gary Oak is Josh Brolin.
I'm just gonna take all of Marcus's
The same,
turn him into the voice
same
cast.
person from This Is Us.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, yours just takes place after my show
Yeah,
because Professor Oak is dead.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Or this show is just a television show within your show.
Yeah. Because then it'd be a whole thing of like, yours is happening like after Professor Oak's already dead. And so it's leading up to that funeral and he's just finding out all this stuff. And in my show, it's like there's clearly something going on. And because it's played by Bryan Cranston, of course, Professor Oak's into some shit.
Oh man. Now mine needs to be live action and these just need to become the same show.
because your show is This Is Us themed, right?
Uh-huh.
And the show takes place both in the past and the present. The first part of your show could take place in the past, and that's your show, and then the future scenes could be his show for some reason animated. This is a hybrid show.
Every other
Every
episode.
flashback is live. Every flashback is live action.
And for some reason, the future is also only 30 minutes.
It's a new hybrid series. So are we writing this?
I guess so.
We combine the shows. This is
All right, get ready, world. I think the goal of this podcast has been completed. We have created a super show.
No one wins,
it's just
and
Voltron
everyone
now.
wins.
It's going to take over the world, bringing Pokemania back.
Yep.
I love how none of these shows are like actually Pokemon centric. It's all
No.
just the
Oh
people.
yeah, another question: are there Pokemon in either of your
Yeah.
shows?
Mine's still within the.
Mr. Mime is
Mr. Mime is the
Ash's mom's
therapist.
therapist. Well, no. Mr. Mime is Ash's mom's therapist, and then like
He went through a lot of training for that.
Officer Jenny, right? He got a doctorate and everything. And then when Officer Jenny goes on calls, a lot of times it's trainers that are using their Pokemon for illegal gains, and so she's got to detain the Pokemon and it's the whole thing.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, all right.
She's got an Arcanine.
Oh man, if an Arcanine was the canine that like came up to your car,
Right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that would end the drug problem. No one's fucking with Arcanine.
You just look out the window, there's an Arcanine outside, and you just look at your blunt. And
Originally Arcanine was going to be one of the
Legendaries?
legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
So
makes sense.
Even in the pilot, yeah. Well, I guess in the first episode of Pokemon, there's like etchings on the wall of like Zapdos, Articuno, and then like an Arcanine, and I guess Moltres was in there too. It was the three birds. And then
Yeah.
Arcanine.
And then Ho-Oh's flapping in the wind.
The only weird thing that I ever think about Arcanine is that it's a tiger dog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but tigers are felines.
Nothing makes sense in the Pokemon world. Come on.
Not at all.
There's literally a lantern that is a Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
that evolves from a candle.
I think there's also a ice cream cone Pokemon.
Yep,
now.
there's 3 ice cream cone Pokemon. There's also a literal bag of garbage.
Basura.
I'm not even joking. Trubbish, I think is his name.
Trubbish.
Oh god, I'm getting this.
Who has that Pokemon? Just a homeless kid.
There was one generation of Pokemon that just kind of recreated all of the original, but in like different form.
I think that was Black and White.
Yes, there was like a Tauros ripoff with just like Tauros with an afro.
The Pokemon that is also just a Pokeball.
Oh, Voltorb. Voltorb.
Yeah, Voltorb.
Why is it just a Pokeball?
There's actually several theories.
Because
we can go on YouTube right now and look up like the 30,000
Pokemon conspiracy theories.
They're not even joking. There are
actual Pokebomb.
I have fallen down
That's what it is.
the Pokemon theory rabbit hole.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Birdkeeper Toby.
And then there's just a Pokemon that's magnets.
Magneton or Magnemite. Magnemite evolves in Magneton.
Oh, you remember when Togepi was just like an egg?
Yep.
This is a weird situation that we're in because you guys have hybridized your show. Mm-hmm. So I guess you can mutually come to...
that sounded dirty.
Yeah, it
does. You can mutually come to a decision on...
This is getting to the part of the internet that
When will this show get canceled? How many episodes does the show have?
We created a super show, so this show lasts forever.
It's a super show that combines both live action and animation.
Yeah.
Well, because my version that's on NBC has an all-star cast, and
I don't think that show could get canceled.
That's what I'm saying. It's got an all-star cast.
Except for cost.
Yeah. It's an all-star show. It's This Is Us styled.
Yeah.
And This Is Us is Parenthood styled. And both of those were critical and award season darlings, which means Kanto is going to be award season darling. So I don't know if it's going to get canceled. I think it's just going to end.
Shit. But after how many seasons?
5.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I'm just following like we're in the super show world now, so yeah.
I think 5
5 seasons is kind of perfect.
Five is the
I think
the
Breaking
golden,
Bad established.
Yeah.
5 seasons is before.
5 is the golden number,
not
especially
6 seasons in the movie.
I mean, there's no movie.
Oh my god, no movie.
Yeah, Donald was way too busy. I'm glad that they all seem to still like each other, except for Chevy Chase.
Well, Chevy Chase is fucking piece of shit.
But yeah, we're
come on the show, Chevy. get your homophobic racist ass over here.
Wait, the podcast or on Kanto?
Both. Do all of it.
Yeah. He'll show up in Kanto as Snorlax.
Or a Jinx. So it's blackface.
Oh, sweet Lord. That'll get the show canceled. That's what'll get the show canceled. It'll be like 4 seasons of just great television, and then in 5th season we just jump the shark and introduce Jinx,
the mammy character of
Chevy Chase in blackface.
Cross-dressing blackface.
All of the publications just like, I don't know what happened. It was on this way to being one of the greatest shows of all time, and then it just fell off a cliff.
I like that.
I did black tar heroin before the 5th season, and that's what came out.
Now the question is it more or less racist if she's played by Nicki Minaj?
Significantly less.
Okay.
Still mad problematic, but significantly less racist.
It's like they're casting and they're just like, all right, so we got it down to the final 2. It's either Chevy in blackface or Nicki Minaj.
I think we know the answer here.
All right, Chevy, come on. And it's on NBC, so they're ready to bring on Chevy Chase whenever.
Exactly. No, I think he
was banned from Saturday Night Live, and they brought him back.
Because television producers do not actually have morals.
What? What is a moral?
What's
Is it a zero in my bank account? I don't think so.
Is morals making me any money?
I mean, they both
don't
start
think
with
so.
M, so I'm confused.
Moral, millions.
Yeah, millions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think 5 seasons is a perfect number for a drama.
All right.
Yeah, 5.
Comedy, the kind of that goes out the window at that point because I mean, I guess as long as the show continues to be funny, it can stay on the air. But
Yeah.
when it comes to drama, yeah.
Damn, man. That means shit. We only get Bryan Cranston for like 3 seasons.
Well,
Jack
I mean,
is still in This Is Us. Like,
exactly.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
They even brought an old version of him to come in the show.
We actually saw him die, but they're still gonna find a way.
Yeah, he's still continuously in it.
But I'm really happy about that because I'm just happy that Milo Ventimiglia is still getting work and like actual good work at this point.
Fuck yeah, Jess.
I would have
Keep
never
going.
thought that Milo was going to get nominated for an Emmy, and here we are. I'm very happy for him because I was real worried after Heroes. Because unlike Shaheer, I watched all of it, and it's one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made.
Yo, yeah, I was the same way. I was like, I feel like I've already devoted so much of my life to
Exactly.
this. I gotta continue.
My 2 biggest TV mistakes were watching all of Heroes and watching all of Smallville.
I haven't even done. I didn't even do all
That's
of
actually
Smallville.
crazy.
Yeah.
Now, if you would have said you watched all of Supernatural, I would have been like, how was that even possible?
I got out of.
We wouldn't be talking to him right now because
he'd
still
be
just
still
be-
watching.
Exactly. I got off the Supernatural train, I think at like season 7.
I did season 1. I was like, this is cool, and then I saw an episode later on. And was like, I have no fucking idea what's going on.
I watched that first 5 seasons, and like it was one of my favorite shows. And when it got to that 5th season, I was just like, it was cranking out just great stuff, and I was like, it should end here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kept going, and I got to season 7. I'm like, I'm done. I can't. And now we're at season 14, and I'm like, you know what? That's great for Jared and Jensen and their job security. They could feed their families forever. But good God.
The amount of syndication.
Right?
There's like a syndicated show where like after 2 weeks you're like, oh man, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Like because they played all the episodes.
Yep.
Supernatural could go on for like 3 years of
It really can. It really can.
And you'd be like, why is the show still on in syndication?
Let me look how many episodes that Supernatural has.
Too many.
Because it's 14 seasons. How?
Go to syndication at 100 episodes.
Exactly.
That's usually when people are like, all right, our season, I mean, what's it called? Our series is over. We hit the 100 episode
They're
mark.
almost at triple
Triple.
syndication. And you know what's even worse about like Supernatural being as long as it is? It's 13 seasons, but going on 14 of 22 episode seasons.
Yeah. Fuck, there's so much.
That is insanity.
I'm pretty sure at this point, like, I'm sure everyone's baffled. Like, there's like, all right, we're getting another.
Every time they get a pickup, they're just like, "Are you sure?"
I'd love to see the writers' room, just like, all right, what do we do now?
They
Like,
meet up.
we already did the
All right,
apocalypse, guys. Like,
Apocalypse,
I don't-
shit, heaven,
like-
hell, like
Literally, I shit you not. This past season, or like one of the, I think either this past season or like 12, they were literally fighting the concept of absolute darkness.
They did a Scooby-Doo crossover.
Yeah, which I'm
Like-
surprised it took them. I'm surprised it took them 13 seasons to do a Scooby Doo crossover.
I want season 15 to just be season 1.
Just introduce time
Everything
travel
is
if they haven't
cyclical.
already.
Everything is cyclical.
I love that we've gotten so far from Pokemon.
We really have. We really have.
Someone's tuned in, like, who just diehard Pokemon fan, be like, "Oh, I love this episode." They talked about Pokemon for like 5
All right.
minutes.
So before we go, favorite Pokemon.
Ooh, I can do least favorite Pokemon.
I'll
in a
start. My
second.
favorite Pokemon is Jolteon, as previously mentioned. I just like his design, and I drew him. Well, it's designed, and I drew it a lot.
I think my favorite Pokemon might be the first one that comes to mind is Marowak
Okay.
freaking love Marowak because he's grown up Cubone and he's out for revenge. He's a vigilante.
All right, explain this to me though. So like Cubone as a species has to live by its mother dying.
It makes no sense.
And then evolves into it.
The story of
mother?
Cubone only works when it's one Cubone that exists in
but
the
it's
entire
a
world.
species.
Yeah. So every one of these children's mother has died.
Yes. They're
All
all
right.
baby.
It's a whole species of PTSD.
Yep. Oh man, that's another one I used to draw a lot too.
I'm also really upset at the Hitmonlee Hitmonchan because Jackie Chan wasn't a boxer. So I don't understand the rationale there. It should be like Hitmonlee Hitmon Tyson. Hitmon Jones Jr. Hitmon Ali.
Rumble in the Bronx sounds like.
He did a movie called Rumble in the Bronx. He's a boxer. Got it. Hitmon Foreman. He's got a grill.
Every time you summon him from the Pokeball, it's just like, now if you look, the grease comes right off the grill.
Y'all want some hamburgers? Oh my God. He named all of his children George.
He is kind of the Pokemon of people.
Yeah.
George.
Well, when you get hit in the head as many times as he has, that'd be the only name I know to. I've had another child. I'm going to name it George.
But honey, hey, guys, Joe, don't tell him the other one is named George. He will fucking bite you. So you have an answer yet?
So
Brian is looking through all 7,000 Pokemon right now.
No, the thing is, like,
There's so many.
I had a legitimate answer for this. I knew, like,
It's the trash one, isn't it?
It's the embodiment of me.
my favorite as a kid was Primeape.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Another one that I really like the design of.
Yeah, I love
That's some really
Primeape.
good designs.
Yeah, I mean, you
there are
know,
ones in there.
it's a monkey, but it punches, so it's cool.
Yeah, but like it's like full like blown out hair, and it just has the nose.
All right,
Yeah.
can we do least favorite? Because I got one for that.
I don't think I have a least favorite, but okay.
Oh my god, do you get?
I don't know enough Pokemon to have a least favorite Pokemon.
I think
I feel like I'd be doing 1,000 Pokemon injustice.
I think I do have a least favorite. What's yours?
All right, mine is it's from a later generation, but Love Disc.
Why do you hate Love Disc?
Is
so
it just
much?
a CD with a drop of semen on it?
Oh man.
This is more because I played the games, but it's just this. It's a fish that's shaped like a heart, and it's just complete trash. It does nothing. It doesn't evolve. They made like another Pokemon that kind of looked like it, so everyone thought it was gonna be an evolution. It wasn't. It was just a different Pokemon. It's just trash. It does nothing.
So if we're talking about just general hatred, including games, then I'd say mine is Zubat.
Oh yeah.
my God.
God,
yeah.
any fucking cave.
Because I can.
Oh, now there's
never
a
forget.
Woobat.
Okay.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, is it shaped in the Wu-Tang W? Because if it is, I'm
It's
so
the
in.
best Pokemon of all time.
And that's my new favorite.
He comes out.
He's every time you see him, it's just music produced by RZA.
My least favorite Pokemon is Ash.
Yeah, man, that would also be real meta if just the last episode it was just Pikachu throwing the Pokeball at Ash.
Yep. Gets Westworld a shit up in here. No, I think my actual like least favorite Pokemon is like Ditto.
Oh, what? Ditto was everything.
He's everything and nothing at the same time. You know why? Because Ditto never fully transforms. He transforms, but he's still got a Ditto face.
No, that was one episode of the anime. That was one Ditto who didn't fully grasp the transformation.
Well, that Ditto was stupid.
True Ditto can fully transform.
Well, that Ditto was stupid.
I do love the part where they show the Ditto, Team Rocket showing Ditto the picture of the Dratini, and it's like transform into this, and transforms into the book that like was had the picture of the Dratini on it.
Okay. Really, it's Rattata.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Freaking hate Rattata.
Yeah.
Also makes sense based on the game.
Yeah, like
Freaking hate Rattata, yo.
you turn into like just a bigger rat. Cool.
Regular rat turns into Rat from New York. He's got Tim's on and
Now
a
in the
New
new-
York fitted.
I have a genuine like distrust for Alakazam. Like,
He's got 2 spoons.
yeah, who gave him 2 spoons? Like, just gave him 2 spoons. Just like, know your psychic powers. I can't trust anybody I see with 2 spoons now.
I feel like whoever made Alakazam or any of the Kazam Pokemon watched The Matrix one time.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, let's give him some spoons.
I feel like there's several things we haven't touched on yet.
Like what?
No, we have done everything.
Yeah, we really
a
have.
wrap up. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just put all the theme songs in during that time,
Oh
though.
my god, yeah.
There's at least one person that would like that.
Why is this episode 3 hours? That was so worth it.
I mean, there. So I clicked the first theme song, and there's a 3-minute version of it, obviously.
Of course.
And then I guess the other ones, they're just like, nah, we're just gonna do the 30 seconds.
When's the dubstep one coming?
I just want to hear the mumble rap version. Y'all gotta.
I'll just be catching the Pokemon. I'll just be catching the Pokemon. Throwing the ball and the catching. Throwing the ball and the catching. Hey.
And then just have like fucking just have Pokemon ad libs.
I'll just be catching the Pokemon. I'll just be catching the Pokemon. Now I'm mad that doesn't exist.
It does now.
Hurry up, Japan.
All right, so let's see. Mumble rap started probably around what, like 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should be.
Exact. We're due. We're due. We are due.
All right, come on, make it happen. That's what the kids like nowadays.
New Pokemon theme by Lil Uzi Vert.
All right, so now that we've combined our shows, I feel like we've completely made Shaheer's job obsolete of voting. Are we still gonna have a poll? Oh my god.
I mean, there's still going to be a poll.
Okay.
It
cool.
technically has to be.
All right, so based on the shows as an individual, I mean, you're choosing Marcus. I don't know why I'm asking.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why that was a question.
yeah,
As
that
soon
was never.
as soon as he said Marissa Tomei,
I was like,
and then I Googled a picture of her, and I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm good. I mean, not of Melissa Tomei, but of Delilah Ketchum.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, yep, yeah. And then he said Bryan Cranston, and I was like, all right.
I mean, put Bryan Cranston in anything I'm watching.
of course. This show is written by Vince Gilligan.
And then I gave you so many.
He could be in the Rugrats.
I gave you
movie,
so
and that
many
would make me watch
chances,
it.
and until you merged with his show, did I get interested?
Oh man.
So I have to go with Marcus, but I feel like Marcus's show was so strong in its cast that it gave your show life.
It did.
So congratulations. Like the mystery of your show, it slightly enhanced his show, but the cast of his show wholly advanced your show. So congratulations.
Well then, thank you, Marcus. I like that we started.
But the symbiote you guys created is incredible.
You know what? This is kind of like Pokemon. We started as rivals, and then
now
became friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am just a guy. All right, so Marcus is the winner. Everybody vote for Marcus.
Yeah.
Woo!
Like,
Just vote for him. I'm not even gonna put the other one up.
he's gonna. No, you shouldn't even put like the titles of the shows. Just put Marcus. And
Marcus's. Oh, maybe I'll put. Okay, so this will be the first 3.
Oh my god.
This will be the first 3 option poll.
Okay.
It'll be
Okay.
Kanto.
Uh-huh.
It'll be Oak,
And then
it'll be the combination of Kanto and Oak.
And Shaheer, where can people vote for this?
They can vote on tangentcreates.com/spinoff.
Are you unsure, or is there actually a question mark at the end of that?
You know, I just like talking in a question
Huh?
like this. But yeah, no. So tangentcreates.com/spinoff. You go to tangentcreates.com/podcast to see all of our podcasts.
Nah, just spin.
But I mean, spinoff is spinoff. It's the flagship.
It is. It is the first official Tangent Creates podcast. I don't know why I'm having so many long pauses between this.
Just pregnant pauses everywhere.
Just remember, wherever you're listening to us right now, you can also listen to us in different places, like Stitcher if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, or Apple Podcasts if you're listening to us on Stitcher, or YouTube if I finally make that page.
Yeah, we'll do that eventually. Maybe by this episode. I think by this episode we'll have.
I said that last episode.
Yeah, but I'm making it. By the time you're listening to this, you can go on YouTube.com and listen to all of our podcasts. We're on Facebook. We're not on Instagram.
Well, we're on Facebook now. We have a new page. We have a spin-off page on Facebook. We also have a new Twitter account. It is Spinoffcast at Spinoffcast on Twitter, because all of the other variations of Spinoff were taken. We'll make an Instagram eventually.
One day. No, we won't.
We probably won't.
But
follow Tangent Creates on.
You'll get on Instagram once you're big enough.
Once we can put sponsored ad underneath our username, then we'll get on Twitter. I mean Instagram.
But yeah, so Twitter, follow us on Twitter, Facebook. If you're listening to this, just follow us so we feel like you're actually listening.
And let us know you subscribed, because we have no way of gauging that.
Yeah, and vote and do actually
be involved.
Yeah.
So they don't feel like they're screaming into the void.
Yeah, I mean, I know we are, but I know one person who listens, so that's cool. I mean, she has to because she's married to me, but
I actually have friends who listen. It's weird.
Okay.
Hi guys, if you're listening, I would shout you out by name, but I don't want to do that. So
I mean, Marcus listens to all of them, but the most recent one. So I mean, he's kind of like our number one fan.
So what you're saying is that we should just shout out Marcus.
All right, shout out to Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus, do you have anything to plug?
Press X to Start podcast, which is a gaming podcast that I'm on. So check that out at pressx2start.com. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, look me up at Felon Degenerous.
I like it.
It's FEL0 in Degenerous, no space. And yeah,
You're on Twitter?
I am on Twitter.
Press X to start.
But I forget what my Twitter is.
Degenerous,
I don't remember
unknown Twitter.
Maybe if I come back again, I'll remember what my Twitter is and I'll plug it in.
His egg will finally hatch.
Yeah, that's if I come back.
Well, shit, damn, we didn't self-deprecate this. So let's leave now. No.
Yeah.
Let's leave now.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh my God, this has been a moderately positive podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
All right, thanks, Marcus, for
No problem.
All right, thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a time.
It's been a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see you next time on Spinoff, the podcast.
Yep, that's what we're called.
Off. Spin-off. Podcast.